Hey guys, this is the Regular Gamers here, and today so, originally the plan was to play this co-op with Ian, but, well, at the moment it just doesn't really feel like playing it. So I'm here playing it by myself today. So, we'll have to see the result. But if we do end up playing it, I'm not sure if it'll be a normal playthrough or a Rage Gamers playthrough. Oh hey, Falling Drone. So I forget how far I can get in this. Okay. So I've played this game before, but I've never completely beaten it. And by completely beaten it, I mean I've made it to Olmec, but I haven't won. I'm by no means, like, incredible at this game compared to all the people. I mean, comparing yourself to people you see online is normally something that you're supposed to do, considering how many people are online. Chances are there's someone better than you. But, I don't know, just seeing all these people being so good at this game it does encourage me to want to try and get better, because I remember for the longest time I could barely make it to the jungle world, but recently I dug a hole all the way to, I had the tunnel digger dig all the way to cavern. I've made it to the temple, the pyramid, I guess I'd call it, a couple times. Whoa, that was lucky. Almost so close to 1500 off the first level. So, I'm sure there's some of you who have clicked on this video but don't exactly know much about it. So, I'm just going to explain this as quickly as possible. Spelunky is a game where you travel through a cavern as a spelunker, trying to collect as much money as possible. Though the money is only for purchasing items, providing a currency to the tunnel digger if you want a shortcut to a later area, or purchasing items in the shop, which is, chances are, what we'll be using the money the most for. While it is possible to beat the game without getting a single upgrade, it is very difficult, and okay, there's dart traps, as you saw there, which activate whenever something moves in front of it. So you can use stuff like pots or rocks to disable them. And there are damsels throughout the stages. If you bring one to the exit, you'll get a kiss and be rewarded with an extra health. And so and what you saw there with the skulls and the bloody altar is an altar of Kali. You can sacrifice basically any humanoid being. No, that's a shame. If the damsel doesn't make it alive to the exit, nothing will happen. But the point is, if you tribute beings to the altar, you'll get reputation points with Kali. If you get reputation points, then you'll be rewarded with items. And if you tribute a living damsel, it's the second most rewarding, the first being another living player. Spiders will only fall off the ceiling when you walk underneath them. Scorpions walk around and will lunge at you if you get in their sight. Aiming to throw rocks is basically a necessity in this game. Something that will definitely be almost required in order to beat this game. Well, not just rocks specifically, but items in general. So, I believe that's it for this level. Ian talks about how whenever I play a game by myself, I only focus on the technicals because I have nothing else to say. So I'm going to try and avoid too much technicality in this video. But, I guess. Oh, right. So since there's a skeleton here, I can pick up the skull to throw it. Or drop it to activate this. And since this gold key is next to this gold chest, I can use it to into the walls to see if there's any gems, or later to see an entrance to this area called the Black Market. Okay, no. Jeez, I never screw that up. But the second I go to record myself doing it, I could not have screwed up more. Seriously. Not sure what it is. Maybe it's because I've been playing this on the PS3 and not the PlayStation 4. Though I doubt that's it. Oh, spikes. Spikes, no matter what, are an insta-kill. Whether it be to you, a powerful enemy. There's plenty of items in this game, whether it be a damsel, the royal jelly, or just, I'm trying to think if there's any other way, actually. Oh, right. If you get enough reputation with Kali, she'll give you this chalice that you can fill up with blood to restore a health. 1 health once it's filled. But then, up to 99 health, it doesn't matter. If you get hit, if you land on those spikes, that's the end. Dang it. That's not helping either. Why? But, sorry, what I was saying earlier was depending on how the playthrough goes, if I do play this with Ian, it's either going to be a normal playthrough or a Rage Gamer's playthrough. Because it really depends on the 2 people playing. But for everyone that's been on the channel, aside from Bryce, I'd say I trust Ian the most to play this game cooperatively with. I mean, given I can play this with up to 3 more players, so to maximize the chaos. And the pile of bones can sometimes come alive as skeletons. These frogs, since they're orange, will explode when killed. And because there's all these things that can cause explosions or just overall damage, something that can happen is how you saw me buy an item from that shopkeeper. If something happens to the shop, the shopkeeper will attack you regardless of your affiliation cause. Dang it. Why didn't I just throw a bomb? I had, what, 20? No, like 10, but... Well, that was a queen. One thing is, because this game is randomly generated, but since that skeleton was there, there's a chance that that skeleton could come alive, meaning, if I didn't immediately take action, he would have come alive, walked into me, and caused me to get hit. Possibly, because this happened to me once, making me fall onto a pit of spikes, killing me. I've died because I didn't respond to an immediate randomly generated scenario. So this game can be pretty unforgiving at times. But the randomly generated is something that helps make this game more fun, in my opinion. More fun, more challenging, more rage-inducing. Because you never know when something that's seemingly harmless is going to end up being the cause of your death in another playthrough. So, though by far, something that I hate, one of the RNG spawns in this game that I'm the most irritated at is the tiki traps in the jungle world. If you get near them, spikes will poke out of the sides, and every time you get hit by one, it takes 2 health. Not to mention, you're knocked unconscious for, like, I think it's 3 seconds. And the RNG loves placing them side by side, or not side by side, but with one gap in between, and having the exit be in between the two. So if you don't get out and get in there fast, since the game loves to have you dangle from cliffs, you'll be hanging off of the tiki trap, get hit by it, get hit in between the two, then just get hit endlessly. Alright, here's what I wanted to do last time. Okay. No. Figures. I may have gotten through the... Oh, there we go. I was about to say, I may have destroyed the spider, but now I can't get to what it dropped. So when you kill a giant spider, it drops glue. When you pick up glue, your bombs become sticky, meaning that they'll stick to any surface thrown at instead of bouncing around. Speaking of bombs and glue, and while it's not very heroic of you, if you're in the way of a trap, but you need to disarm it, like there's a dark trap blocking your way, or like not taking chances with that skeleton, you can throw the damsel in distress at your problems, making her a walking meat shield for you. Not the most heroic by any means, but it gets the job done. Now, I'm not sure how far I'm going to end up making in this video, because, one, considering how random this game is, I have no idea how far I'll go. 2, it depends how well I'll do in the game. Assuming I keep making mistakes like that, it won't last very long. This controller likes to do this thing where if I'll flick right or left, it will make me turn around. Which is not a good thing in this game. I remember when I first got it, I went to throw a rock by, like, doing that, but it made me turn around, and I'm not sure on how this happened, but I threw the rock at myself and just took a ton of damage. And if I didn't correct myself there, I would have gotten hit by the bat, because it keeps forcing me to turn around. Damsel, I believe, can take 4 points of damage. I went to pick her up, and I hit her. Since you pick up items, or damsels in this game, using down and square is the attack button, and you can't pick stuff up while you're flying, if you slide off, or in any scenario like that, you'll attack instead of picking up. Not sure how this is going to turn out. I'm not sure whether I'm making this look easy and I'm just bad at the game, or if I'm making it look difficult, but either way, this is still only the first world. A lot of rope and a lot of bombs. A lot of items, too. And I've already made it to the jungle world. Normally, if I make it here, I either make it all the way or don't make it anywhere. There hasn't really been an in-between for this. Those tiki traps. I'm pretty sure this is by no means worth it, going through all this trouble. Killing the queen gets you a royal jelly, which heals you for, I believe it's 1 heart. Also, sticky bombs can stick to enemies. Oh, never mind, it was not 1 health. Clearly. The monkeys. I cannot stand the monkeys in this game. They'll leap at you and cling on to you. They'll never hurt you, but what they do can hurt you even worse than if they just attack. They can knock you unconscious, which means that you could be left open to more devastating attacks. They can make you drop money, or best, they can make you drop a bomb and knock you unconscious. Meaning that you might kill yourself with your own bomb if you're not careful. And since they jump around so much, it's nearly impossible to hit them. Alright, I'm gonna take this weapon. What do we got? Ooh, climbing gloves. So this is a chance reel, I guess you'd call it, where you can either win money or the item in the box. Or if you get a skull, nothing. All things considered, it's definitely worth playing, because despite how games like this normally look, this is actually relatively fair. As I'm saying this, I'm losing all of my money, but wow. This game does not want me to sing its praise, because normally it's like either a 50-50 chance on whether or not I'll win or lose. Okay, there we go. One more. Just trying to get some money, because I'll normally... It costs $2,500 to enter. Okay, I gotta go. $2,500 to play. And if you get the cash, you'll win 5,000, meaning that chances that, with the exception of this time, I've always won my money back and gotten the item. So, how it said you feel a terrible chill running down your spine, if you stay in a level too long, this ghost will appear. This ghost, while technically not invincible, will kill you instantly upon contact. He can phase through objects and can just basically ignore everything. There we go. A shotgun. I could sit around using a boomerang, or I could use a shotgun. Pretty obvious choice. So, shotguns, though normally not found in the walls like that, are very effective tools in this game. Just like in most games, if you have a shotgun, you're gonna do well. Okay. I'll put this here, because while it is nice to have the shotgun, you can only carry one thing at a time. Meaning that if you want to rescue a damsel, you'll have to put the shotgun down. There are some levels have special effects, like the dead are restless, so we have that graveyard theme. Hopefully I don't encounter it right now, but there's still one level left. but there's an event where the entire level is pitch black. Well, with the exception of your character's general area. And you start the level off with a torch. This torch, while holding it, lets you see a bit further, but not by much. So, it's very hard to progress through the level, because chances are there will be traps that blindside you. Thankfully, you can also defeat enemies in this game by jumping on them, which saves me the trouble when there's an area like that. And the gold idol that you saw that I brought to the exit, whenever there's a gold idol in an area, if you bring it to the end, you get 5,000 cash. But whenever you pick it up, the trap will activate. The trap for the jungle is by far the most intimidating. It will be on a bridge, and if you pick it up, the bridge will collapse and have you fall into water. And whenever water spawns, there's a chance that piranhas will be there. However, that was actually one of the few times I've seen a piranha in the water over a bridge for the tiki. So, right before I jumped on the snail, it spit out one last poison bubble. Well, time to start again, because unless you use the tunnel guy for his shortcuts, you will have to start from scratch every time you die. I do it just in case I'm wanting to test something. Like, in the jungle world, you can... Yeah, that was not a pretty death. In the jungle world, there's this bulb that will stick out of the wall, and if you put a damsel in there, and yourself, this worm will come out and eat you. If you do that, you'll go into this worm's stomach level, and if you beat it, you unlock Super Meat Boy as a character, though a bit less cute. And now that there is a shop, I don't have any money. Whoa, let's drop it right down. Clearly I missed where it said, I hear snakes, I hate snakes, because that's the only way that this pit can spawn. If it does, then there's a lot of treasure, but it's also very dangerous. There's no such thing as an easy reward in this game. Either I still have invincibility frames, or I hit that poison spit out of the air. Oh, also, just because you threw the projectile doesn't mean that it's not going to come back and hit you. Too many times I've thrown a rock, it'll bounce off a wall just right, hit me, knock me unconscious, or just kill me. So, sadly we don't have the Mario World ability to look slightly to the left or right, so I have no idea which way is the exit. Clearly not this way. Then there's scenarios like this. From what I can tell, there's not going to be a way. Well, there is, but not an easy way to... Really? An easy way to get through that. My plan was to use the rope to kill the spider. Forgot that was there. Definitely forgot that was there. And I'm out of bombs. Dang it. beaten this thing once when I didn't just attack it while it was still hanging. Oh, this doesn't seem suspicious at all. 2 crates right off the bat. Crates like this will either have bombs, rope, or a power-up. Though, normally it's either bombs or rope. I actually think this one, either I'm misremembering this, or you unlock this character from the beginning. Because what I can recall, I've always used this character, but... You start off with a set amount of characters, then you can unlock more as the game goes on, either by what I was explaining before with a hidden level, or by finding these coffins in the stage and attacking them. Then the player will be free. And I'm not sure why, but if you walk towards a cliff while crouching, you'll throw the item and you go to hang. I don't understand why, but it really screws me up at times, since crawling is the only way to be precise with your movement, and make sure you don't just run off the cliff. And those guys in there, they're guarding treasure chests, which have a ton of cash in them. But if you go in there, they've got shotguns to fight you with. So unless you're either thinking ahead, or have some other way to, or have a shotgun yourself, things probably won't end well. I'm getting lucky with being able to afford all these bomb boxes. Normally I can't. Normally if I can afford them, I won't find them. And okay. Well, things are going pretty alright, all things considered. I got the chest, now I'll need to find the key. It's not the gold bar, I found it. That was close. Oh, I see. Whoa! Well, this is just a bunch of close calls now, isn't it? Better than I expected. I'm really lucking out today. Or not today, but this run. Crap. Whoa. Also, if you're on the same level as the spike, you can walk on it without having to worry. I guess one more thing I should say about the ghost is if he appears and there's a gem like the green gem right there, and he floats over it, it'll become a diamond, making it worth, I think it's 5,000? Or is it 1,000? Regardless, it makes it a lot more valuable than it originally was. Alright, since I've been having good luck, let's see if I can win some money. Or the prize. Nope. Let's try it again. Alright, prize. Nope, money. Something tells me this isn't going to end well. Either I'm going to lose all my money, or I'm going to spend so much time here the ghost appears. Or both, at this rate. Now, just because you win a prize doesn't mean you can't do anything else here. You can still play for cash, and once you take the prize, new prize will spawn. So far, I'm pretty sure I've broke even. Alright, last try. So I need to hurry up with this. And another fail. Alright, I'm gone. Now, as you've seen, there are also the cavemen that appear in this. You can also use them to sacrifice your probably. Actually, I think I might do that. Well, not caveman, but... Alright, now I've got spring boots. Almost jumped into a dark trap. That was good. There's two types of boots, spring boots and spike boots. Spike boots can make you deal extra damage, deal more damage when you jump on an enemy, which means that you can kill a scorpion just by jumping on it once. Ooh, okay. Now I'm gonna try something. This isn't a good idea, especially if I keep failing like that. So, while you can trade in a caveman, it's worth a lot more if you trade him in while he's alive, which is what I was trying to do, but I kept screwing up my throws. Oh no. When I see that, I spend no time messing around in the stage. I get out. Also, one thing that sucks is, depending on the scenario, like if I'm hanging from a cliff and a frog jumps at me, even if it jumps at me from underneath, I still take damage. The red plants right there, if anything touches them, it's killed. Because it'll eat you alive. Thankfully you can attack it and knock it unconscious, so it can't do that. Oh hey, there's the coffin that I was talking about. And since the Uja eye is going off, that means there's an entrance to, well, you can see the leaves right there from it, to the black market, which is another hidden area. But I think I'm gonna try and do this with the character real quick. Alright. Now, going to the black market counts as completing the level. And the black market will count as another level, meaning that once we go through the black market, we'll be at the 4th stage. Now, this can be dangerous because of the bomb frogs. If a tiki trap attacks a bomb frog and it explodes part of the shop, every shopkeeper here will attack you. From what I've learned, spike shoes and spring shoes are the best combo for the forest. Thankfully, you can still attack while in the shop. You just can't attack anything with the shopkeepers. Alright. Anything else? I guess I can try this for some extra cash. Not that it's been doing me much good. Thanks for proving my point. I'll play one more time and go. Alright, so I got the Matic, which is basically a pickaxe. Meaning that you can only use it so many times in a stage, and if you use it too many times in a stage, it will completely break. I guess I could have used a Matic right there. Would have been a perfect example to show it off, actually. Well, I guess I can use it here then. Boom. If you destroy a block that the Tiki Trap is on, the whole thing will be destroyed. Or you can just destroy the Tiki Trap internally, which makes this area a bit easier. And because of the spike shoes, I killed him immediately. Thankfully, since I just accidentally pressed the triangle or square to swing it, since I didn't hit anything, it didn't increase its durability. And its durability is completely restored once you leave the area. Something that I've seen, but haven't seen much of, are in these places, the tiki huts. Thankfully, you can play this like a stealth game. The second they turn away from you, you can start walking towards them. While they have a boomerang, then they'll throw it immediately, and chances are it's going to hit. But if they see you without a boomerang, while they don't have a boomerang, they'll run at you. You can climb on trees even if you don't have the climbing gloves. With this, I'll simply be digging underneath. There we go. I'm not putting up with that. Because that's what I was talking about earlier, where you would just see them lined up. I mean, it probably wouldn't have been that difficult, but I'm not really feeling like taking my chances. So, 2 bombs. Sure. Actually, I think this is the first time I've made it to the ice world on the PS4. Yep. And I've got the Matic, so the ice caves are weird in that every stage in it is a bottomless pit. Once you reach the bottom, you will fall to your death. Since I've got the spring boots, I can jump back up. Not by much, but still enough to help me out. And now, to replace the cavemen and tiki men, we have Yetis, who, instead of charging at you, will walk normally even if they see you, but if you come into contact with them, they'll throw you. Which won't actually hurt you, I don't think. But it will knock you unconscious and send you flying, which can be more hazardous than just attacking you. And there's these things, these springs that'll send you up into the air if you touch them. Now, since I have the spike shoes, I can attack this mammoth by jumping on it, which normally you couldn't do. Which, it doesn't give you anything for killing it. Unlike the other bosses for the levels, the spider giving you glue and the giant frog, which actually hasn't been seen this way, giving you spring shoes. Now, if you're directly under one of these aliens, they'll shoot a laser. destroy whatever it touches. And if an alien is killed, or a UFO, not an alien, it will be sent flying and explode. Oh hey, there is a boss over there. I wonder if you... Oh, you get spike shoots for killing it, and a compass, and 3 rope. Okay, never mind. I kind of assumed that the mammoths were the boss. Well, clearly that's my first time seeing that. Okay, just gonna take this for the final boss. Thankfully, there are mines in this, but if you step on one, it still takes a second to activate, meaning that you can run over them without having to worry too much. But since the enemies move so slow, if they step on them, they're going to be killed. And since enemies don't go out of their way to avoid mines, it can be pretty tough. I am glad I got that compass, because one constant issue for this world is figuring out where you are and how to get to the exit, since it doesn't tell you unless you have the compass. With that, this just became a lot easier. It feels like the 4th of July. This will always appear on the 4th level of the ice world, where an alien mothership will appear that you can destroy, or not destroy, but enter. Right there, actually. So that's a different exit, where instead of going to where you would normally go, which is the pyramids, you'll go to an alien world. I don't know all that much about it. I've played through it a couple times. I was testing out the alien world by having the tunnel man dig to the ice caves. So I believe this is my 3rd time making it to this place ever. Hopefully things end well. Not well. That is not well at all. So close. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet at times. I'm just trying to focus on the game. Hopefully it doesn't happen too much. I mean, there's a lot of hopefulies in this. Hopefully I don't die, hopefully everything doesn't take a turn for the worse in an instant. Hopefully I can beat this on the recording, because that would be ideal. Well, I was doing well, but things went wrong. Hopefully things can go well again and I'll make it back, but, you know, make it further. This is a game where you have to have positive ideals, otherwise things probably won't end well. All things considered, I had a compass, it was telling me where to go, and I still went the wrong way. That was entirely my fault. Alright, I'm not gonna have to sit through that. Ooh, and shot. Spike fruits right away. That's good. You know what? I'll go for the mystery box. It can be anything. And what was it? It was a knife. This makes my whip well, not infinitely more powerful, but a lot more powerful. And I'm still jumping through the cobwebs for some reason. So now I've got a powerful weapon. But because of the limitations, I can only carry one thing at a time. And since I also need that key, this is going to be a problem. I just hope the damsel doesn't walk onto spikes. It makes a sound every time you equip the knife. I don't think I've ever actually used the knife. I'm curious, if you throw these... That's what I was talking about, where I throw an object at myself. What I was trying to do was throw it at the chest to see if it would unlock it from a distance. I'm just thankful I didn't land on the spikes. Pods can either contain money, can either contain gold, gems, or enemies. Mostly snakes and spiders. Or sometimes nothing. Since you attack with square and you also throw with square, I can't throw the knife. Get rid of it. Well, I'm back up to 4 hearts, 2 bombs, and 7 rope. Let's just hope this attempt goes better than the last. It is not so far, but... well, at least we're already at the end. Not sure why I keep going out of my way, why I keep just trying to walk through the spider web instead of just cutting it with my knife. Another part about having the knife is I always got something to disarm traps with. If I could find one of the giant frogs to get spring boots from, or if they were selling them here, that would have been great. Or I could use a bomb to find the black market, which isn't this way. Is it blinking here? Okay. So it's down from that area. Great. Probably should have looked down. Well, I just lost the knife. Yeah, it's not happening. Also, if something happens, just like the shopkeep, if something happens to destroy the altar, it will say, you have angered Kali, and spawn, I want to say 10 spiders, and decrease reputation with Kali. Well, we're back at the black market, and I've got a lot of money. Sadly, just because I have money, it doesn't mean I can say screw the rules. Unlike a certain someone. So there are bombs there. What's down there? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm fine. So what's going on? Ooh, bombs. You know, I'm trying to talk about how how great you are as a source of money, and then you go and do this to me. Okay, I want some money. What I really want are those bombs, though, because I've got one. Second. Come on. One more try after this. Dang it. Oh, I did actually get it. And a parachute as the last one. Alright. Fine with the parachute. Oh, I guess it only restocks the item once. Whoa. Too many times I've made it to the exit to get hit by the tiki trap as I'm going through the exit. Well, not as you're going through it. Once you press L1, it can't attack you. I will do my best to avoid that snail, considering what happened last time. So much to avoid it, in fact, that I'm going to just go around it. Well, that's amusing. Since the giant frog spits out frogs, and the red plant eats frogs upon contact, it's just an endless supply of food for the plant. I've got my spring boots, so I don't really need to go fight it. So I guess I'll take the boomerang and leave. Well, thankfully, I've made it 54 minutes in, and I haven't angered the shopkeep or Collie. And I've been to the black market twice. So this is a good run for me. Oh crap, keep me angry. That tiki trap just saved my life. How we're going to do things. Remove all the water. And if there's no water, the fish die immediately. So I got 3 rope out of that. Sure. Oh, that's good. I got a camera. There we go. This still isn't going to be easy. I say as I do that. Okay, we're back here. Gotcha. I'm not sure if it's required for anything to dig all of the tunnels to the different areas, but might as well. Ooh, now I can just need to hit him. Because if that hits you, you're frozen. If anything touches you while you're frozen, you instantly die. All things considered, there's a lot of insta-death enemies in this. remind you to do something. I wonder if you can freeze. Nope, you can't freeze a mine. Okay. Normally, if I make it to the ice cabinet, it's a good sign. So for this thing, if this is in a level, then you die with the Ong, which you can only get from the black market. If you die with the Ong, it'll come back to life. If you use the Ong on this stage, you'll respawn inside of that. Inside of that is an exit to another secret hole. I might try that eventually, but that also means I have to get the Uja Eye, make it to the forest, get 50,000 to get the Ong, make it to the level with the Tiki thing without dying, then die, respawn, and then make it to the area. I mean, is it worth it? In the end? Yeah. Whoa, that scared me. Because there's snow on the ground, you can't see the launch pads. And the ice makes you slide, which definitely does not make this any easier. Alright. Getting back to where I was. Now, if I find one of those tiki, or not the tiki, the giant yetis, and get that compass again, then that would be awesome. And I missed the jump. "12 minutes to get there." Wow. Well, let's go for another 12. If not longer. This game that makes it pretty complicated over is considering, well, for me, and you die a lot, then you'll be playing through the same stuff, rinse and repeat. There's nothing new to commentate over. Oh, again, spike shoes right off the bat. At least this game's being generous, all things considered. Because normally, if you record, then something's going to go wrong. Murphy's Law. If it can't go wrong, it will go wrong. But that, thankfully, hasn't been the case. If I get enough, I might try to show off what happens if you get the Onk, if you use the Onk on that level. Just smash that gold bar. That isn't... Pretty sure that's not something you're supposed to do. Okay, there's the Uja Eye part. Let me climb on the wall. Alright, got the Uja Eye. Now to make it to the forest, make it to the black market. So I'm pretty sure that means I'm not going to be able to buy anything until I get to the black market. I'm not sure if the camera can pick this up, but whenever I'm stuck in the web, I'm just mashing the X button. So I'm not sure if you'll just start hearing a bunch of clicking. Ooh, and okay. I know I said I probably won't be able to buy anything because of the needing to afford the arc, but I had to. I might not make it far enough otherwise. Didn't set off that one, though. That laugh. I'm sorry. And we start off with 2 chests full of money. Wow. I always start off great, but just don't make it far enough. And then I do stuff like that. Why were there just 4 bats so close together? Well, 10,000 gold on the first level. We're a 5th of the way there, and we've still got, I think it's 5 levels to go, so. No, none of the boots, so. Ooh, maybe I could get enough points for the offering to where I'll just get the boots, assuming there's anything to offer in this stage. Only 500 gold there. Skin is crawling. That means it's a spider level. I don't like spiders. In this game or in real life. Spider level, that also means that a lot more of the giant spiders will spawn. I got enough, so I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna get the shotgun. This is how I like to take care of spiders. Throwing the shotgun at them, that also works. Thankfully, the shotgun has infinite ammo, so I don't need to worry about that. And if you do anything in the shops, the shopkeeper will immediately pull out a shotgun and start attacking. Meaning that if you kill him, you can get a shotgun. But if you anger the shopkeep, kill him or not, you'll now always have the wanted. So at every exit, there will be a shopkeep with a shotgun waiting for you, and every shopkeep will attack you on sight. Also with shotguns, so it's not a fun time. So, oh wait, I thought last level was the spider level. Why are there so many giant spiders now? There's one last level, and 4 right now. It's true I've got the shotgun. Pretty sure I'm going to use the infinite ammo. I've got the shotgun, but I might still use the bombs because convenience. happened there? What happened? We're gonna have to review the footage for that one. From what I saw, I just suddenly dropped the shotgun and everything went to crap. Yeah, everything went wrong, exactly. Well, this isn't a good start. I had a shotgun, I had bullets, or not bullets, I had bombs, I had the glue from the spider. I had a lot in that game. Still died. Speaking of, while I would normally buy bombs, I have 4 of them, so I'll go with the compass. I'm honestly surprised I've managed to pull that off twice. Jumping underneath the spider, jumping back, and jumping to kill the spider. That has never worked. Apparently, for me, Spelunky works in reverse. Instead of when you record, everything goes wrong. When you record, everything goes right. I mean, you know, just despite minus the thousands of deaths. Because normally I make it to the jungle and that's about it. But I've rather consistently made it to the ice caves. Boots, spike shoes, I guess, my bad. So when an arrow is shot out of the dart trap, you get... How did I do that now? It has the arrowhead on it. If it hits something with the arrowhead, it'll do 2 damage. If it hits something without the arrowhead, because the arrowhead will break the second it hits something, like hits an enemy to deal damage, the arrowhead will break and it'll only do 1 damage. Enemies that I never have a good time with. Exploding frogs and those things, the spider snakes. Or, no, not the exploding frogs, the giant spiders, if anything. Those are what make this game so much more difficult for me. Though, with the exception of the giant spider incident twice, I haven't been having nearly as many issues. It was 2 inches away from me, and I couldn't kill it. Good thing I didn't hit myself in the back of the head with it, or was the... and good thing there was no enemy in it. What's up here? Okay. 3 bombs. Well, that's a good way to start things off. Cue away. Is it cue a bad way to start things off? Yep. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Well, at least when I bring her to the exit, I'll get the health back. So, I'll technically break even. Unless something happens here. Oh, thanks, Spider. I was afraid I was going to have to try and keep the damsel away from the spike trap while also grabbing the skull. Well, I won't break even anymore, because I keep turning the wrong way. Also, I'm just going to assume that this isn't how normal spelunkering works. You don't just go in, there's all these crazy things to deal with. I'm pretty sure spelunking just wouldn't be a thing at that point. There's just random shopkeepers that, if anything happens to their shop, will attack you with a shotgun. The gold idols would be nice to go spelunking for, but not much else. Sorry about that. Did I get anything? Sorry for that, but hey, at least you're still alive. So how many levels has this been? That was the first. No, the second level. Okay. No? Oh, yeah. That was the second level. Okay. I was thinking that was still the first. Something that I used to deal with a lot playing this game, but thankfully hasn't happened, even like not recording, is that I'll completely like I won't even see the dirt trap. I'll just be walking along and get shot with an arrow. Then I won't realize it was there until after it shot me and caused me to lose. Alright. This game is so fidgety. Okay, so no, you can't do what I was trying to do last time. Oh, parachute. While the controls are normally smooth and work well, they do screw up at times. Not saying it's entirely the game's fault. I'm also to blame for it. First, he grabbed onto the ledge, then wouldn't let go. Then, he faced the wrong way. I wasn't even pressing a button, he just turned around. I didn't even press a direction, he just turned around. I make it to around an hour and a half, I'll quit. Oh wow, 37 seconds. Not dealing with you. Wow, shotgun set off the arrow grab. Lucky me. And stuff like that happens. There's jetpack. I'm nowhere close to affording the jetpack. For some reason, the thing where he turns around, it only happens when I try to make him face the left, which, coincidentally, is where all my issues come from. The left side. See? Whenever I need to do something precise, it's the left side. So does that mean it's already fired? No, it doesn't. See what I mean? Nothing quite like discharging a shotgun off of a ladder. Here's where this is a... Yep, that's what I was afraid of. You know, I'm just now remembering this whole shotgun thing that was down here. Could have been helpful. Oops. Man, I was afraid that I was going to lose her right at the exit. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Wow. Not only did I save a bomb there, I also got some money, and learned just how powerful this thing is. Probably should have started at the ceiling. It was another compass. I don't need two of these things. Not to mention one's broken, because one's clearly pointing the opposite direction as the other one. Just looking at two compasses, they're both telling me the wrong direction. Don't know what's ahead of you, chances are it'll be alright shooting him with a shotgun. The exception, of course, being the shopkeep. No, I'm not even going to go over there. I know I've knocked myself out with a key before. This game, because I've done that thing that happened where I'll like go to throw it, then I'll throw it at myself. I'm not even sure how that's possible with this game's coding. unless this controller, like, it makes me move, like, turn around so fast the game's coding just can't even keep up. I probably should have let him walk down and disarm the trap. Not sure if he's close enough to do so. Oh, he goes right on it. Only if he can see me then. There we go. Now where's the chest? Oh no. No matter how powerful this shotgun is, it doesn't help me against that thing. Well, I made it to the forest with the shotgun. Yeah, this is what I was referring to. Ooh, and it's the Dead is Restless event. Great. Because for no reason at all, it'll sometimes mix events. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. The kick from firing it. I can't see what's in front of me, but I'm standing on 2 spike traps that if I move, it'll kill me. The only way to see what's ahead of me is to move. That's why I hate that event. Not quite 10,000 by level 1, but still good. Still a good sign. Ooh, and spike boots. Or spike, I always call them boots. Spike shoes. Why did I try and run through that? I knew it wasn't going to work. Sometimes if you throw a projectile into a web, then like make the web disappear, the item will fall and still attack you. Because it's still considered airborne as a projectile. Made it to the end of that relatively easily. So I guess it could be considered one of those too. Now, the question is, do I... Oh, wow. I was about to say, do I have the skill required to place a bomb? And I did. Now, while you know what? Sure. I've got the climbing gloves now. Just lower yourself far enough. You're not gonna, are you? Fine. Wow. I was not expecting all of that. Well, on the bright side, I got more money. And climbing gloves. Great. Oh, I've completed the 3rd level. I've got a lot of money, got my spike boots. No, come on. Okay. That's what I was referring to earlier, where I won't even notice the spike traps. I noticed that one though. So all I've got to do is make it to... I've got to beat about 5 more levels without taking a single heart of damage. Okay, simple. And still earn a ton of cash. What was that just now? I just saw the screen shake. Well, guess I won't be going to the secret area. Oh well. Dead or restless. Oh, at least it's not pitch black. Well, guess I'm not getting the cancel. Though I am getting a shotgun. This is a sign of fun. I just hope that all go completely wrong. Ooh, hand glasses. I already have the Uja eye, so I don't really need them, but because it basically lets you see into the ground, so how I can see the gems. As long as the next 3 levels, or the next 2 levels are pitch black, I'll be fine. Probably. Okay, maybe not. If it forces me to go through the water, then I'm not somewhere where I'll get trapped and get out. Thankfully, this spine is just here to take me to the bottom of the level. Here's an issue. Which way to the exits? Pretty sure I think. check with this. I picked one. Alright. Dang it! Why didn't I just attack the bat from the other platform? Alright, well, that's an hour and 32 minutes, so I guess that'll be the end of this for now. I'll make another video. Hopefully we can make it all the way to the end next time. Well, let's see what happens next time.